I knew I forgot something. Sorry about that. Hey, yo, let's go! Welcome back to another stream of Final Fantasy XIV, aka Legend of the Lager Dragon Endwalker. I think this is a part 64? Yes, part 64 for Endwalker at least. I don't know what number I'm on for Dawntrail, but for Endwalker, yeah, 64. I'm your host, Rex Like a Kitty, your favorite intergalactic wrestler of light. So anyways, we're finally at the final... Oh, God. The final role quest for Endwalker. After we finish this, I'm pretty sure we have a final quest line for it as well, I think. And then after that, we'll go back to Dawntrail because it looks like the role quest for that has like also a final quest line for that one as well. So we'll finish up that and then we'll do the quest lines for Dawntrail. And yeah, and all that good stuff. So anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Because it looks like we're going to Doma. Oh, we're finally get to see my wife Yugiri again. Anyway. Yeah. So let's accept this quest line and see where this takes us. We only got a limited time, so yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. So do my eyes deceive me? Master Rex, thank the Kami. Lord Heian has requested your assistance and the resolution is most urgent. The hunt for a fell beast believed to be a blasphemy. Though we have made great strides in assuring the safety of our people, I fear even our finest shinobi will be no match for this enemy. For it commands the skies of Doma. Oh, that can't be good. Alright, anyway. But as your talents are for striking down foes in a distance is beyond compare, I think I can think of no one better than to aid us in overcoming this adversary. It would be my pleasure. Well, if no other marksman is up to the task. Feels a little more sassy. Alright, anyway. Oh, Kami be praised. I shall inform Lady Yugiri. Oh, immediately. Oh God, my wife Yugiri. I love my Doman ninja wife. Alright, anyway. That she may receive you at the Doman Enclave. Safe travels, Master Rex. Yay! And at the Doman Enclave? Okay, perfect. Already got that marked as my favorite location anyway. Oh. Oh, Yugiri, my beloved! Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, Yugiri, my beloved. Yugiri, so good to see you again. For so long. Alright. Good to see you, Rex. We have received word that you and of all people had answered the call. I can scarcely believe it, yet here you are. Oh, it's so good to see you again. You and those handlebar horns of yours. Alright, anyway. Enough simping. Alright, Lord Heian will be pleased to Lord Heian will be pleased of this reunion. If you would wait here a moment. Alright. I'll wait here. Lord Heian! Hey, how you doing, buddy? Well. That the Kami should guide your steps to our door once more. And with such fortuitous timing. Pray forgive me for not affording you a hero's welcome, but time is not on our side. Not long after receiving word of men transforming into a hideous beast in Thavnir, a similar creature was born of a woman of Aesir. After attacking another villager, it took to the skies and fled to where we know not. Alright. All too cruel 'tis the fate. For the one whose slain was among the prisoners returned to us in the deplorable exchange from Asai and the Empire, just when they had at last begun to piece together the light. Such a shame. This blasphemy must be stopped. Alas, our foe is wont to be kept to the skies and well beyond the reach of a samurai and shinobi. Thus did we seek the aid of those proficient in ranged combat, be able to pluck the beast from the heavens. Well, you've chosen the right Makote for the job. Of course, martial prowess alone will not solve our problem. Others have turned into weaker but no less gruesome abominations, as was the case in Thavnir, and their number increases by the day. From what I understand, this phenomenon is not unlike a sickness which spreads by feeding on fear and anxiety, emotions which of late can be found in abundance. Slaying the beast means nothing if people's hearts cannot be put at ease. I mean, that's true. Lord Hien! Oh, what's this? Oh, it's one of the Doman. Somebody from the Doman Enclave, I presume. You have to help. You have to help the villagers. There. Calm yourself. Tell us what happened. Another has been turned into mine. Oh Lord. All right, my lord. For a blessing, no one has been harmed when the beast flew into rage, but the people in the are in panic. I fear what may happen next. Oh, there's no time to lose. Let's get over there. It would seem we have less time than I thought. Worry not. We will see to this beast. As of yet, there is no cure for this affliction. Oh, there isn't. There isn't. There's only one cure, and you're not gonna like it, Lord Hien. Let me move. Sorry, I'm checking on my mouse and my B2 remote on my other screen. All right, can promise you that. Right. Hang on. Give me a moment. Hang on. Let me let some more light in here. Ooh, that's nice. All right. Now let's see. Okay. Okay. My model's back. All right. There we go. All right. I think we got everything in order. All right. So anyway, as press that you're ready to join the fray, I am now. I am now, Lord Hien. Lady Yugiri. All right. It was last seen near the glittering basin. Come, I will show you. Wait. Up a little bit. Boy, there's a lot of dust in my room. All right. All right. Back villager. All right. The beast was right here. I swear it. All right. Thank you for leading us here. It is not safe. Please return to your village. All right. All right, take care of that. All right. We should split up. If we are to have any chance of finding it, Rex, would you see to the west? I will search to the north. Yugiri, I leave the east to you. If you remember, if you find it, remember, the blasphemies are no longer people. They will not hesitate to strike you down, but you mustn't either. Now, let us not waste any more time. Righty-ho. Okay, let's see. Where on the mini map is it? You know what? Motorcycle it is. All right, let's see. Should be over here somewhere. Ah. Oh. Okay. All right. Burn it down! Oh, I am missing every shot, aren't I? Ah, shit. Good enough. All right. Threaten youth. Okay. Oops. All right. Are you all right? We heard shouting and came as fast as we could. It would appear Rex arrived not a moment too soon. Why? Why did you kill my brother? Oh. I'm sorry, but your brother was gone before. Ooh. Goddamn. Young man, the creature was not your kin. Not anymore. Had he not laid it to rest, it would have killed you, countless others. But if your heart cries out for one to blame, let it be me. The beast was slain at my behest, for it was the only way. No, you're wrong. You killed him, murdered him. I hate you. Ugh. Part of me understands it, but at the same time, if you remember Endwalker, the blasphemies were kind of too far gone to be considered people anymore, because they've been twisted by Medion's influence and all that stuff, and no longer could be returned back to their normal forms because they've fallen into despair. Anyway, oh, Asai. Asai, what's his name? I see. I'm gonna call him I see. I see. What are you doing here? Searching for Tonbo. Though clearly you found him first. The monster was his older brother, as you may have guessed, and Tonbo gave chase the moment it ran off. I beg you forgive him for his outburst. His brother was all he had left. Their father was a conscript by the Empire, and regrettably not among those who returned to us in the recent exchange of prisoners. The hope they might one day be reunited was their only comfort. Then the victory still ruled. I can only imagine how they felt when she walked into Iceer. Oh, they're talking about Yasayu, a shadow of her former self. You may have no memories of the monster she was, but her victims still see her in their dreams. Nevertheless, like many, the brothers prayed for your mercy would see their family restored. But then they learned of her death, and of their father's absence. Deprived of hope, and all at once they had nothing. That's plenty of reason to fall into despair, that's for sure. My apologies for my rambling. No, that was a good exposition dump. That's all we need to hear. Exactly. No, it was rather enlightening tale. I spared the woman who brought him pain, and took his brother who brought him comfort. I would hate me too. I swear I will set things right with Tanba. For all the people of Doma, please return home, I see, and be safe. All right. So what's the plan, Lord Hien? Let's return to the Doma Enclave. This ordeal has given me much to consider. Okie dokie. All right. Okay. I'm gonna fix my model a little bit. All right. There, two. Zoom in Enclave. Perfect. All right. Where are you at? Oh yeah, you giddy. All right. There you are. All right. I owe you a great debt. I owe you a great debt for your timely assistance, and an apology, for I have made you an executioner in young Tombo's eyes. Would that I had been the one he witnessed cut down the beast of his brother had become. But we haven't have time to dwell on regrets and what should be done. No. We need to take action after hearing Tombo and his brother. I believe I know what must be done. A great many of our brothers and sisters were returned to us in the prisoner exchange, but even so, there are those who yet remain lost. Meanwhile, Yasayu, who was directly responsible for much of our people's suffering, was never held accountable for her crimes. In death, she claimed vengeance for her suffering at the hands of her brother. But it came at the expense of justice for her countless victims. I mean, true. She regained her memories at the final moments, so she kind of just got away with it a little bit. Anyway, the people of Doma have every right to resent me for failing them in their grief. But what of those who cannot bring themselves to do even that? Who are left alone with their anger and their pain? It may well give way to despair, and then, indeed it will, my lovely wife. All right. Anyway, why would you share this? Why they would share the same fate as Tumble's brother? Yes, which is why we must consider who else might share an anguishable error we find ourselves be bested by more beasts. I will begin making rounds in the villages to inquire from those whom their neighbors believe are more distressful of late. Okay, very good. And I and the other shinobi shall continue our search for the blasphemy which set the event in motion. And you, my friend, we will need your talents ere long. Rest assured, we will keep you appraised on our findings. All right. Go. Yeah. You get it. Okay. All right. Gosh, I love you, Giddy, so much. I don't know what is it about this ninja girl that just gets me. All right. Anyway, stop simping. All right. Correct. We have yet to ascertain the whereabouts of the blasphemy. From I see her bet. From for a blessing, we have received no reports of others have turned. Lord Hien, for his part, has made a concert effort to go to the about villages and converse with his subject directly. I suspect the constant presence has served to allay the people's spirit. As one might expect, he has ever been dedicated and diligent, but I fear he has been away. It has been way long overdue. I thought to go and visit, and what should have been his last destination. I fear might I ask you to accompany me? Oh yes, I love it. Yeah, yes, I love going on a mission with you, Giddy. All right, anyway, thank you. I'm sure there is no cause for concern, but nevertheless, I should be glad to find him quickly. Oh, I hate to watch her go, but I love to watch her leave. All right, anyway, let's see. Okay, I see her. Let's go. All right, anyway, hopefully we can finish this around 12:30 maybe. Because yeah, I need to get ready to go to work. That's why I haven't been streaming as often as because I have been waking up late and going to work, waking up late, going to work, and all that stuff. I found some time to actually to stream a little bit today, so that's why I'm grateful for that. Hopefully, I can stream on Saturday because Saturday night's main event for wrestling is on, and that would be fun to watch. I don't expect nothing big to happen, but still, you never know. Jey Uso could win the world heavyweight title. You never know. Anyway, let's see what Lord. Oh, you are Lord Hien. All right, Rex, Yugiri, my apologies if I gave you cause for concern. Assessing the state of affairs here from Iceer has proven difficult. Difficult how? To put it simply, the people, one and all, refuse to speak with me. They simply bow their heads and turn away at my approach. Knowing the blasphemy originated here, I cannot help but wonder if that has aught to do with their silence. Perhaps you could attempt to engage with the people in my stead. Surely they have no cause to deny you, the two of you. I should hope not. Nevertheless, I will don a disguise, lest I draw undue attention. Come, Rex, let us see what we can discover. Thank you both. All right. All right, so Yagiri's gonna play dress up now. So let's see. Where's she at? Oh boy. Oh, all right, burly villager. I owe a great debt to Lord Hien. If not for him, I would still be fighting under the Imperial stand. But the village suffered dearly under the occupation. What's more, our lord failed to punish the viceroy for her crime and failed to reunite many with their loved ones. I understand why some would think poorly of him, even if I do not. Ah, so it still kind of holds numbers in. All right. Oop. Okay, that's not it. That's for something else, man. Tell me, a blasphemy. You're mistaken, my friend. Our village was visited not by a monster, but a kami, Azumaki. Azumin. Alright, I don't know. When Lord Hien is cold and callous, she offers us boundless compassion and love. Ooh, I can see some people still hold slumber resentment towards him. All right, concerned villager. Sorry. Aye, that's right. The blasphemy was born of a young woman here in Nicaea. Tragic, really. Every day she prayed for the safety return of her husband, but it was not. But it was not to be. If I am to be honest, I fear the loss drove her poor mother-in-law mad. Kaisi has ever been devout believer in the kami and their blessing, but she somehow convinced herself that Minato has become one. The delusions of grieving parents, obviously, but an alarming number of people have come to share her belief. Heresy is what it is. Oh, no wonder they're making things difficult. They honestly believe the blasphemy is actually there to help them. No, it is not. It is there to basically kill us all. Okey-dokey. Basically here to kill us all and be indiscriminate about it. Oh my gosh. Look here, you giddy. Alright. Situation here in Nigeria is complicated, to say the least. Ain't that my lovely little German ninja wife? Alright. Hang on, let me fix this. Okay, there we go. New York. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright. I see. Little wonder they would refuse to confide with me. The belief held by some that this blasphemy is a kami, however, is quite concerning. Indeed. Azu Az Aiza Aizanami Aizanami presides over life and death. She gave birth to the nation of Doma and ushered souls of the departed to the land of the dead. I trust you understand what that would mean to deny them a source of hope in such a dark time, even one such as this. The villagers claim that Kaise can speak with the dead. In fact, she will be holding a gathering to demonstrate her powers ere long. Perfect opportunity to gauge the extent of the fanaticism. Not for me, of course. My presence would draw undue attention. Might I ask you both to attend in my stead? Will do, Lord Hien. My followers will be gathering at the tavern. Come. I definitely won't draw unwanted attention with a golden gun on my back. Oh boy, ominous music. That's already not good. Hey, I know that emote. O spirit of Iseer, I beseech you, lend me your voice, and let your presence be known. Cross the veil and be amongst us once more. Akitsu. Father? Whoa. Still attending the net like I taught you? Yes, Father, every day. Thanks to you, we never want for fish, but our bellies are never empty. I was, I'm proud to be your son. I was always too embarrassed to tell you that before, but I am proud to have been your father. May you have ever be blessed by the sea's bounty. Uh, It hurt! It hurt! Father, what's wrong? Ooh. Due to it not being a voiceover, I cannot tell if this is 100% true or not. He's in terrible pain, my child. Those who have cheated death's design yet live. It is that disruption of natural order, and the spirits suffer for it. What must be done to ease their pain? Fear not. Azanami shall put all to right. She will claim the souls not long for this world and deliver them unto the hereafter. When her work is finished, your father's spirit and all others will find peace. Somehow, I don't think that's true. Can you find my father? Can you help me speak with him? Kaisi, Kaisi can communicate with my husband. What about my family? Help me, Kaisi, please. Oh boy, this definitely doesn't feel like a primal summoning at all, or a cult. Oh boy. All right, Lord Hien. So, is Kaisi's ability all that she claims? All right. A young man spoke with his dearly departed father through her. I find that rather hard to believe. Especially since there's no voiceover. But even so, those in attendance appeared to be quite convinced, my lord. Then I suspect a great many of the villagers spoken with recently are as well. Everywhere I went, the people were in so much pain, and there was nothing I could do to say or give them solace. Yet for all their anguish, there has not been a single report of villagers turning since the incident of with Hanbo's brother, which can only mean word of Kaisi and her abilities to speak with the deceased has spread. The belief we can commune with our loved ones in death is a comfort far beyond my power to provide. Though I fail to see how the people would abide the kami claiming innocent lives to restore order. Indeed, I do. I do too. She comes! Azunami! Uh-oh. A blasphemy? Here? Oh boy. This lady would be best friends with Medion during her gothic age. Her gothic phase, I mean. Oh, shoot. Lord Hien, Akami, she appeared as if from nowhere, and the next instant this poor man was... Oh, he's gone, bro. He's gone. Yep. Called it. Oh, we were too late. Yes. Oh. It was one of the villagers that returned the prisoner. Oh, I can see where this is going. All right, that lady probably lost somebody, a husband, a brother, a son. Well, she lost her daughter, but still, she probably lost somebody in the prisoner exchange because it's only the prisoners, people from the prisoners exchange that are being killed. Oh, okay. I think I understand now. All right, you recognize him then. Curious that he and the blasphemy's first victim were former conscripts. That could be the fiend. That could be the fiend? What could the fiend be after? I wonder. It does not become my lord to speak ill of the kami. Lady, as the warrior of light who has faced countless would-be gods, that blasphemy is definitely not one of them. I understand you come to investigate the rumors of the monster born of our village. A blasphemy you call it. Are you thoroughly mistaken? My daughter-in-law Minato has chosen to serve as a vessel of Azanami, and I witnessed her ascension with my own eyes. Oh, I'm about to experience it with my own now! Minato, please! I can't. I won't. There's no logic. No justice. The witch of Doma spared, given a second chance, and my husband condemned to die as a conscript? I'll never know what became of him. Lord Hien can't give me even that. And when I look into the families he made whole, at their happiness, I feel a hole in my heart. The gaping wound that would never heal began to bleed. Oh. Only at my beloved side will I find at peace. Mustn't lose faith, Minato. All will be all right. Trust the kami in the Azunami. I want to believe, but... Oh! Oh, God! Ooh, one of those things that Athenian was fighting in the trailer. Yep, that seems about right. Azunami has come to bring peace to the souls of the departed, to restore balance between their world and ours. Surely you cannot dare to defy the will of the kami. This balance you speak of has claimed the lives of two innocents that recently returned to us. I cannot and will not accept that the kami would condone such cruelty. No crueler than the sight of Yosuyu free and forgiven. While my husband and son fought for Kalama's, yep, there it goes, now dead and forgotten in a foreign land. With all due respect, Lord Hien, is it not your duty to protect Doma and her people? How are we to place our faith in the man who places the enemy's safety and well-being above that all of his own subject? Ugh, I hate that she's making sense, but at the same time, this ain't the right course of action at all. Ugh. Only the kami can only the kami are deserving of our adoration. Adoration, okay. But they have always been. But that ain't no kami. I've seen enough fakes to know what a fake looks like. Also, that was a part. Also, that monster was also part of the trailer for Endwalker, and that's definitely not a kami. There's more of them too. All right, Lord Hien. The villagers are no doubt loathing to ask it of me The preparations must be made for burials and funeral rites. I can offer that much, at least. It seemed distracted during you seemed distracted during our conversation with Cassie. Is something the matter? Well, I saw the exact event of when her daughter got turned into a blasphemy, so. The echo. The blasphemy was indeed born of Bernardo. To bear witness to such horrors, how her mind must have struggled to comprehend what she saw. And as a woman of faith, perhaps her only surviving family becoming one with the divine was her only reality with which she could come to terms. I believe I know now what must be done. I bet pray for her fever does not drive her to oppose us. Come, let us return to the enclave. Right, my lord? You do. Yar. Oops. Okay. Hang on a second. Alright. For two. Oops. Okay, you're our lord here. Alright. From what you told me, the vision, the nature of Anada's despair, as well as her focus and her ire, is clear. It's plain that she was a good-natured and kind-hearted woman, grieving for the loss of her husband. This loss alone may not be been enough to turn her, but my failure to uphold Yasugi to account, together with the sight of other families reunited, compounded with the turmoil in her broken heart. A path to despair paved by good intentions. I mean, they always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, so that checks out. A truth that will weigh heavy on my conspicuous undying unto my dying day. Minata was prepared to die in sadness rather than live in hatred. If she could see the beast he has become, she would implore us to stop her. Which is why we must find the others who returned to us in the prisoner camp before they come to harm. Once their safety is assured, we may hunt down the blasphemy and bring it close to this treasure. Right? Okay. Alright, you getting? Alright. Ah, Rex. You come to ask about the blasphemy. I have aught to share. As of yet, our shinobis there have been no sign of the beast. The returnees, however, have all been accounted for, and Lord Hien has seen them safely into Hien Khan. As such, he is presently assisting you with the hunt. For a blessing, there have been no reports of other villagers turning, and yet, before the situation takes a turn for the worse, there is a matter I feel warrants further investigation. I see. Though a villager of Aesir, I suspect she may in fact hail from the home of Susi no Sato. Oh, your home. Knowing they would be loath to answer my inquiries, I entreated the Kojin to contact the Susi no Sato in my stead. To hear all a tale of Princess Kirinui has made great strides in establishing strong ties with the outside world. Hey, no small part to my help. You're welcome. All right. As mentioned at Kaisi, however, their cordial warmth turned to strangely cold. If we are to learn more, I fear we have little choice but to go and speak with the people of Susei no Sato ourselves. A simple visit for you, I imagine, but my banishment complicates matters. That said, it has been many years since I left home. Were I to disguise myself, I might well go unnoticed in your company. If you were willing to take the task, will do, my lovely wife. All right, thank you. Now let's go to Kodo then. Radio. All right, let's see. We are. Get a sip of water. Reading really dries your mouth, man. All right, anyway. There you are. Hey! Wait, is that? It is! It's her version 1 attire. I wonder if she's gonna put on the mask. Alright, anyway. I feel a little nostalgic about this. I'm guessing she feels nostalgic about this attire too. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh gosh, I love Yugiri. Oh! What is it about the freaking lizard waifus that get me all riled up? I mean, the cat girls, obviously. It's cat girls, bunny girls as well. Especially Aaronville's mom. Alright. There's something about the lizard waifus that just... It hits a spot in my freaking heart, man. It hits a... Alright. Her, like, seriously. Her and I, Hisui, redheaded waifus, obviously. Sadu, god damn, I love a tomboy. And then freaking Yugiri. Like, I fucking love lizard waifus a lot. I even have two lizard waifus as OCs. But anyways, I'm getting distracted here. All right. The garments I wore when we first met, sufficient, I think, to conceal my identity. True. All right. How many years has it been since I last saw home? I'm a shinobi Adoma, but even as a child, I sought to ensure the safety and survival of the Susei no Sado. I was quite bold in those days, if not a touch reckless, and together with the other children, I often ventured beyond the borders of home. We yearned for adventure, and so one day we sought to behold the wonders of Doma. Imagine our horrors went to discover a city of ruin and ash, imperial soldiers marching through the streets. We fled at the sight, but in my haste, I lost my way in the bamboo grove. Oh! It was when I first met a young boy named Shun. Hey! A story met as he swung his wooden sword in reckless abandonment, training to fulfill his duty as a samurai, he said. Having seen the destruction of which the Empire was capable, I too felt the need to protect my home. I joined him in his exercises, and every day my resolve to protect those I love grew. It's a little baby Yugiri. Oh, that's adorable. Now she's a beautiful young woman over here. Right, sadly, the elders refused to listen. They were content to remain hidden beneath the waves, and hopefully the Empire's noticed. With a heavy heart, I left in search of a strength I believed was sorely needed, and I found it as a shinobi. But the people feared war and conflict would follow on my heels should I return. I do not begrudge them for their decision, nor do I regret my own. Part of me is overjoyed at the thought of seeing home again. Hopefully defying the wishes of the Ruby Princess, however, would bode ill for my family. They have suffered enough from my transgression. That is why, for their sake, I would remain not but a faceless shinobi at your employ. Alright, I will honor that. Thank you. With that in mind, let us make to the Susei no Sado. Okie Alright. Hey! That feels very familiar. Oh, that feels very familiar. Look at that. OG Yugiri. Back when they didn't have Uraz revealed yet. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyway. Alright. All these years, yet not appears to have changed since the day I left. But now is not the time for reminiscing. We have work to do. Kaisi departs for Susei no Sado was likely decades ago. Perhaps the village elders will know why she chose to leave. Kitty's now accompanying you. Hey! Oops. Yay! Oh my gosh. All right, anyway. Where to? All right, come along, you giddy. There we are. Oh, there's one. Build it. All right. All right. I see. That name sounds familiar, and yet, apologies, friend. My memory is not what it once was. Let us seek other. Get it? Yoki. Just a male Makote with his Ura wife. Ura Doma ninja wife. Nice. Right. Oh, there we go. Ah, my. It's been quite some time since I last heard that name. She was the priestess in the village, banished after drawing the ire of the former Ruby Princess. Oh. What has become of her after all these years, I wonder? Please, is there anything else you can tell? Yunga guy was quite close to her. If memory serves, perhaps you should seek her out. Oh boy. Mother, I had hoped to avoid my parents, but if there's no other way, Rex, may I ask you to take the lead? Will do. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, you giddy. How are we gonna tell your parents that I'm married to you without drawing suspicion? Okay? Alright. Hi, I'm your new son-in-law. Alright, anyway. Alright. It's good to see you. What do we owe the honor of your visit? Well, for starters, I married your daughter. And second of all, we need to talk about Cassie. Casey, yes. We were close. But that was a long time ago. Long time ago. Still, if I can be of assistance to the man whom we owe so much, I shall share all I know. Casey was born to a family of priests. Even at an early age, she was possessed with extraordinary abilities. Much was expected of her, but everything changed the day she said she could speak with the dead. No one believed her at first, but she continued to insist she could and strove to prove it by demonstrating knowledge well beyond her years, knowledge of events of which she could not have been privy. Word of her talents eventually reached the Ruby Princess, and she was summoned to the Shuusei of the Violet Tide for a private audience. No one knows what Kaisi said to her in the palace, only that the princess was inconsiderate with rage and ordered her exile forthwith. Some believe Kaisi revealed the terrible secret of the royal house, perhaps spoke of a blatant falsehood that proved her a liar. Indeed, the knowledge she claimed to divine from the dead was not always truth. But who is to say the dead would know the truth, or not to speak of the deceived? Thus, could we know? No. We could never be certain if it was simply a fantasy or a power divine. One thing that is certain is that no small number of people found comfort in her word. Would that I could tell you more, but sadly I have not seen or spoken with Kaisi since her banishment. Suddenly painting a broader picture here. Oh. Forgive me, but have we met your companion before? She looks familiar. No. Imagine she does, considering I believe this is the first time our humble shinobi has visited Susei no Sado. I'm sorry, I'm curious. She does, considering that she's you could not possibly know me. I am but a lowly shinobi doing nothing more. Being a shinobi, I presume you've heard tales of Yagiri Mistwalker. Should you change should you have a chance to meet her, may I ask you deliver her a message? Tell her that her mother and father love her. Aw, that we could not be more proud of her. I, I will. She knows. A mother always knows. I have no doubt she feels the same. And not a day goes by without you and her thoughts. Ahem. I believe we have heard enough. Shall we return to Onokoro? Onokoro? Right? A mother always knows her kid, no matter what, no matter how much of a disguise they wear. Oh, that was a sweet moment. Alright, you giddy? My apologies for placing you in that particular situation. Though I must confess, I did my heart good to see my mother and father well. All the more reason I must do all I can to keep the peace. As a shinobi of Doma, no, as a member of the Eastern Alliance. Perhaps there will come a day when the Susei no Sada opens to the world. A day when Yugiri Mistwalker can be reunited with her mother and father. Would that Lord Hien could be afforded the same opportunity. But Lord Kayan and Lady Mina have long since passed. Too many lives lost in the Imperial occupation. I know what that's like, losing somebody you care about. Cannot imagine he would ever succumb to despair, but oh no, Lord Hien, that man has a strong will to live. He ain't ever gonna come to despair, just like the old warrior of light here, and just like you, Yugiri. But make no mistake, Lord Hien knows the pain of his people all too well. I can see it in his eyes. If I may be honest, it troubles me at times. Don't worry. He's strong, just like you. Just like all of us that continue to live despite how shitty the world is. Alright, but perhaps I have said too much. Come, we mustn't keep him waiting. Aye, you're right about excuse me. You're right about that. Right? Where to? There. Alright, Lord Hien. Right, welcome back. I trust your journey proved as was an enlightening one. Ah, so she does in fact hail from the Susei no Sado. And you say she has possessed the divine gift in childhood? Genuine or no, the people believe her, and more flock to her side every passing day. But the returnees are safe in the Kian Khan, its defenses bolstered. For the blasphemy I have spoken with our Confederate allies, among others, and together we establish a network of contracts across the length of the breadth of Doma to take up the search in earnest. Mark my words, we will find it. All right, I'm holding it to that, Lord Kahian. Okie Here. Now let me drink some water. There we go. Okay. You've arrived not a moment too soon. The blasphemy has taken sight on the coast. For mercy, there is no report of casualties as of yet. Just, uh, just the man I was hoping to see. No sooner had we cast wider our net than a Confederate messenger was at our door. You will join us. Rasho awaits your arrival at Onokoro. Righty ho. There we go. Okie dokie. Here we are. To speak with Rasho, Captain Rasho over here. This is gonna be fun. All right, Rasho. Let's talk. Well now, that the noble Lord of Doma should come in person once again. Perhaps these blasphemies are truly our threat. Indeed they are. And I was told you and your cited quite and your cited our query quite recently. Oh, it's over there. Aye, we did. Near the islands of Shoal Rock, the beast appeared to be docile by all accounts, but appearances can be deceiving. If it is you say, and this blasphemy has eyes only for former conscripts, then we have naught to fear. I trust those we accepted into our care are still in yours at Kian Khan, enjoying the finest domain hospitality. Anyways, I know not why it came to the Ruby Sea, nor why it remains idle. But if we act quickly, there is a chance we can take it unaware. I propose we divide our forces. If you're willing to go ashore, we'll take a ship and circle about the island. The first to find it will have the honor to the kill. Huh, a simple enough plan. Could we be off the Shoal Rock then? I mean, it sounds simple on paper, but there's gonna be something to overcomplicate this, isn't there? Alright. Where to? Alright, there we are. Well, at least I did it. At least the person didn't turn into one of these things. Andy. Hey, there they are. Alright, Lord Hien. Alright. This is where the blasphemy was last sighted. The fates are kind. This will be all over soon. Spoilers. They were not kind. Okay. Oh no. There it is. Alright. Oh, there it goes. Damn. Such speed. I thought even my falcons could keep pace with it. True. Bah, don't tell me that's the blasphemy flying off into the distance. I hope the ill will it bore me if life meant compel me the beast to stay and fight. Perhaps less of Minato remains than I thought. Minato! That monstrosity was Minato? Oh, you knew her. Her family tried to flee to Hinagashi during the occupation, but their ship was raided and sunk. When we happened to upon the wreckage, she was huddled between her parents on a piece of float stem, despite desperate to keep warm. but they had long since grown cold. We took her to Onokoro, where we nursed her back to health. Couldn't imagine what horrors she must have witnessed. The mere sight of our weapons was enough to make her start screaming. She was clearly unfit for our trade, but we thought a village that might take her in. I see it was a village. Several months later, I chanced to meet her in the very beach. She was in the company of a young Urai fisherman, and I knew at once she had found more than a home there. I saw them there many a times after that. She found something comforting about this place, I think. Oh, according to reports from Rutherford Hun, the memories and desires of those who turn can influence their behavior as blessed. And perhaps Minado's memories were compelled the beast to come here. That would explain its timid nature. Minado was never one for violence. And the sight of you, blade drawn, no doubt stirred the little of the woman remains in the monster. That is the case. An assault on Kian Khan is unlikely. Good as it sit by our samurai. But how are we to fight an enemy so quick to flee at the first sight of danger? Robbed of her parents, her husband, and now her life? I would rather we didn't have to at all. Same here. Same here, Sansui. That there's nothing that can be done. But I understand full well the risk we take by doing nothing. If we catch sight of the blasphemy again, you will be the first to know. Perhaps next time you can put her soul to rest. Damn. I mean, when you go through all that trauma, especially what I'm presuming is a very young age, that's going to affect you a lot. Alright, there is not to do now, but bid our time. Come, let us return to the Enclave. Alright. Enclave it is. Ugh. There we go. Sorry, I had to pack my back a little bit. Anyway. How many more missions have we got? Ooh, we're gonna finish on time. We're gonna finish in time for 12, which means I can get enough time to get ready to go to work and then all that. So anyway. Probably not gonna be able to do the most likely the final role quest line. I think it's the alt. I think it's similar to Shadowbringers. I think. I don't know how this one. I don't know how and they changed it in Endwalker, but still. Anyway, Lord Hien, given what we have learned, it seems likely the blasphemy will return to Shoal Rock. But with that knowledge, we will avail us not if we cannot prevent it from escaping again. Oh boy. Here comes the cult. Lord Hien, on behalf of the people I see here, we come with a request. We welcome you with open arms and open hearts. But what is it you ask of me? Those returned to us in the prisoner exchange have been granted shelter in Kian Khan. They yet live is an affront to the Kami's grand design, and the spirits of our loved ones suffer for it. Balance must needs be restored, and so I beseech you to render them unto the goddess Azuname. Absolutely not. It's not our place to pray for the deaths of others, nor draw steel to state mere bloodlust. When I take a life, be it by command of my own hand, I do not in service of vengeance, but to uphold my duty to Doma and her people. How did your mercy for years you serve your duty? How were your people made better by the sight of her walking free? For her crimes and her cruelty, I cut her down the day we took Doma Castle. I sought to kill her, and by rights she should have died then and there. But the Kami willed otherwise, and returned her to us alive, bereft of her memories, with no recollection of her deeds. It would have been through you who faced punishment, not Yosuyu. This was my judgment. For it you were denied the justice you deserve. You have every right to resent me. But you come before me and ask I sacrifice men and women whose only crime was to suffer, to be commanded to a life of upset servitude. If you truly believe your cause is so sacrosanct, believe yourselves fit to bear the burden and swing the sword, then step forward. Sophisticates and lies. They were meant to die. The spirit demands it. Are these the words of the dead or the living whom you yet mourn? Gosetsu! Yo! Oh, good, it's good to see my boy! Well, not really a boy, but still. It's so good to see you back! Good to see you back, old man. Alright. Where do I... Okay. I'm gonna try to do my... How was his voice again? It was something hearty, like this. Oh, no, that sounds too gruff. I'll try my best to do a Gosetsu impression, but I'm not good at this. Right. One day I see a priestess and her gifts has spread word and wide. I thought to see the truth for myself. By coincidence, I crossed paths with a traveler hailing from the self-seeming village, who had a mind to return as well, but alas, could not. And so he bid me to deliver a missive in his stead. Judging by the striking resemblance, I take it you're the young fisherman, Akitsu. This is a letter from my father. He was severely wounded in battle, but expects to make a full recovery. He's alive? But that would mean... Oh, right, because that was the guy she was supposedly talking to. Surely a woman of your talent can divine a plausible explanation for this turn of events. Liar exposed. Oh, they don't look happy at all. You shall pay for this contumely. My daughter will make certain of that. Damn, Gosetsu. No, not Gosetsu. Goat Setsu. Man. Because he's a freaking goat. Both in the post-Stormblood and now. Ah, damn, it's so good to see that Rogaden man again. What a goat, man. What a freaking goat. Apologies for the abrupt and otherwise unaccounted arrival. As you can see, Lord Hien, I am returned. I'm full glad for it. Thanks to your timely arrival, we have given the lie to Kaisi's claims of perpetual preternatural powers. I gather you appraised in recent events? I did not take long to learn the state of affairs here in Doma, and that my assistance may be required. I had heard tales of Kaisi channeling the dead, including the father of loved one of one young fisherman. Imagine my surprise when I saw this spirit in the flesh. He was on a pilgrimage paying respect to the departed, and we chanced to meet in a Liberation Front infirmary. Would that we were not brought back together in such circumstances. But I am glad to see you, hale and hearty. Oh, it's good to see you too, Gosetsu. Oh man, wonder what they're get. Oh. Oh, please don't tell me the little kid's gonna turn into one too. Tombo, is something the matter? I wish to apologize, Lord Ian. I was wrong. It was wrong of me to say the things I said. I understand nothing can bring my father back, but I was angry and I... don't worry about it, kid. Please, Tombo. You needed not apologize. It's just my brother was always so brave. His father's death was more than he could bear, and it turned him into the monster. If he wasn't brave enough, what chance do I have? We wanted to perform the rites for father, but the body was never returned to us, so... Not that I blame you for that, Lord Ian. I understand, but nothing could be done. Now, that Aketsu's father survived is nothing short of a miracle. But I fear he is indeed the rare exception. I have offered prayers and at more graves than I can count. It would be cruel to give others a false hope that their loved ones might return. And yet Kaisi continues to do just that, offering comfort with her lives. A tempting but ephemeral balm of wounds that have yet to heal. Much like the anger that some harbor for you. A resentment for the families restored while they remain broken. But for those like the poor boy, whose heart lacks for hatred, who knows only sadness and despair. Aye, they too may return, exposing the truth of Kaisi's deception hasn't helped matters. If we are to prevent more suffering, we must pursue a lasting solution. It would be most grateful if it would be. Let me reread that. I would be most grateful for your counsel, Gosetsu. There is much I could learn from your pilgrimage. If there is aught you require, you but say a word and it shall be done. It is the least I can do for the part I have played in Yosuyu's tragedy. I failed her in the end, but I will not fail you, my lord. Thank you for your aid, Rex. The day's events have given me much to consider. When your next step is decided, you will be the first one to know. All right. Hang on. Here we go. Sorry about that. All right. All right, you getting? Ooh, we're so close. Okay. All right, accept. All right. Regrettably, oh my god, I'm still stuck in the Kosetsu's voice. Regrettably, there have been no sightings of blasphemy since our first encounter at Shoal Rock. As Sanumi surmised, it seems that to fear confrontation. We, for our part, have tried to make good use of the intervening claim. Even now, Lord Hienan goes discuss how we might prevent our other villages from turning. If you would wait here a moment, he would no doubt wish to hear your thoughts on the matter. All right. Wonder why can't I go back inside the castle? All right, Rex. So glad to see you come. As Igiri has no doubt explained, the blasphemy continues to elude us, and so we have turned our attention to other matters we can and should address. After long discussions and much deliberation, we believe we have found a means to ally the growing malaise of our people. If you would, Gosetsu. All right, there we go. The idea came to us after considering young Tongbo's remark about his father, whose body was never found and returned to Doma. Others no doubt share in his melancholy, unable to bury and mourn their loved ones, as is their right. Put it simply, they cannot make peace with their loss, their anguish. Oh, excuse me. If left to linger, may consume them as well. That we may provide the people of Doma with comfort and closure, we will hold a national funeral for the Swallow's Compass. Those who chose to attend will be asked to present personal effects of the deceased as they wish to be enshrined there. Spirit resides in all things, be they living or inanimate. And though we may die, part of us lives on in the items we cherish most in life. Therefore, in Alloy of Remains, these belongings will be afforded a place in the royal mausoleum as the spirits of those who lost to us may find their way home to Doma at last, and know peace. The announcement has already been made, and with great many people engaged in the difficult task of deciding which keepsake will serve as their offering. It's not a decision to be made lightly, but I suspect they will have made their finds by the time we go to collect. In their chosen tokens, I also hope to learn more about the departed and those willing to speak with me for the benefit of theirs. To break free of their sorrow, they must seek joy in the memories of the loved ones they shared with the departed. I will help find it. Might the liberator of Doma be willing to favor the people with his presence as well? I no doubt they will appreciate the gesture. It will be an honor, Lord Yen. Good. Yugiri, I leave the people I fear to you. Yosetsu, might I ask you to... Apologies, my lord. But there is a small but most urgent matter I must first attend to. And what is that test? Yosetsu? Alright then, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Very well. I shall not pray. It's Ian, never mind. Very well. I shall not pray. Now Rex, let us go and pray. Let us go and pay our visit to the good people of Namai. Alright. Okay. There we go. Here we are. Oh shit, my contact. Ah shoot. Okay, fixed it. There we go. My contact kind of bugged out a little bit there when I squinted my eyes to yawn. Alright. Right then. Before we begin, I would remind you that you need only listen to the tales of the loved one. As overseer of the ceremony, I see it to it my duty to deliver their effects personally. Because of this, it is of utmost importance that we keep clear of any beast that might damage our cargo. It goes without saying how important it is that their offerings are delivered in pristine condition. That would be no good to you in a fight while heavily accumulated. If stealth or flight is not options, I must ask that you fight for us both. For we need not worry unless the occasion arises. For now, so let us be off. Alright. Hey. Now he and... Oh man, all the he and fangirls must love this. And fanboys. I can't deny that some people might swing that way too. So. All right. Anyway, my husband, my dear sweet Maroya, never returned from Galamad, but perhaps now his soul might know peace. Please take this paintbrush to the swallow's compass. I shall handle it with utmost care. Why we trouble you to tell us more about your husband? Maroya was a kind and gentle soul, but there was nothing he loved more than the world he created. In the world than to create. The brush never left his side. Not even when he perfect. Perfect is raining for a sad moment. All right. Not even when he tended the field. Any spare moment was dedicated to his craft, and he produced the most wonderful vistas in Yakshai. Right, it was his dream to take us to Kugane, where he would become a famous artist until he was conscripted. In the early days, he would send drawings in the places he took him. They took him. Though I do not know how, but more time began to pass between each arrival, and then they stopped coming all together. I know not of what far-flung land he died, but I pray it was as beautiful as his work. I doubt it, considering the Gurlians. He sounds like quite a man to hold fast in his heart and his art, even at when forced to endure such hardship. His soul will find peace. Of that I have no doubt. Sorry. Alrighty then. That's one down, two more to go. Hey, this is where. Yeah, so you got the Parmesians. Parmesan, I mean. Is it called Parmesan or Parmesan? Green Elbow. Be a moment. Alright. Must thank you again, Lord Hien. For this honor, my son would have been overjoyed to know that his katana would be enshrined in the swallow's compass. Nay, the honor is mine. I'm sure your son was a fine warrior. Aye, and so was I upon a time. A samurai as it happened, in service of your father when the Empire first invaded our land. Though we were defeated, our spirits broken, my son Motsu was never one to lose hope. He was determined to follow in my footsteps, gave his everything in honing his skill with the blade. When I watched him train, I felt the pride I thought I had forsaken swell in my breast, and I knew he would restore our family to its former glory. Alas, he could have fled, perhaps started a new life as a vagabond of some sort, but he bore the burden and fought for Galamon, for fear of what might Imperials do if he did not. It is plain he was a loving son and warrior true. I will care for his blade as if it were my own, and see it given the honor and respect due to the samurai, to a samurai of Doma. All right, one more to go. All right, where's it? Oh, there we are. Hey, it's Tombo. Yeah, let me get some water. Give me a moment. All right, there we go. All right. I realize it's quite large, but I wanted to offer this on behalf of my brother and father, Suzy Shiro. If you're willing, I would very much like to hear about the both of them. My father, he was a carpenter. He was a very good man, if a bit stubborn. Always thinking about his work. The only time he ever seemed to enjoy himself was when he had a cup of sake in his hand. When my brother came of age, he took up the trade as well. It brought them closer. I'd see them laughing over drinks together or listening in silence of the crickets swinging under the moonlight. I wanted to join them one day. This was their favorite sake, and I thought they might miss it. I'm sure it will taste all the sweeter having come from you. Aw. I realize no one can ever replace your brother and father, but I will but if you will allow it, I would be honored to share drinks with you in their stead when you are of age, of course. Damn, big bro PN over here. Alright. This should be everything. Would you join me in a short reprieve before your journey back? Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, Tombo. I'm on. Alright, where is he at? Ah. Alright, Lord Hien. Ah. Ooh, definitely should consider ending this soon. Alright. They put on brave faces, that the people of Namai are still racked with grief. It is the same at every village I have visited in recent days. But it only now has struck my considering nature of my goal. Having joined the Eastern Alliance and taking steps to revitalize the Enclave, I believe Domo was at last on the path of peace and prosperity. I still do. Yet by focusing so keen on the future, I have neglected the past and yet haunts my people. Even if they do not give into despair, become beasts that plague our land, like poor Tombo's brother. How are we to truly move forward if we are constantly looking back? We speak of their haunted past, Lord. What of yours? Is there someone for whom you still grieve? Ooh, I like this one. I like the first one more. Me, all things considered, I suppose it was only a matter of time before the subject was broached. He cuts to the heart of the matter, and the young lord, for the best I think, for he cannot lead by example if he is not get me a peace with his own path. Hey, Gazette again. I should have read that as Gazette. I should have known. Damn it! Ah! 1,000 apologies, my lord. I was passing through, and he's got a sword back. I was passing through, thinking to the matters of which I spoke earlier, when I chanced to hear familiar voices in the distance. If I may be so bold, the people of Doma, one and all, understand the source of your pain. To lose your father in the turmoil of a failed rebellion, his staggering duty to the throne, thrusted upon you. Aye. How could you ever begin to mourn when first you had to lead? It will behoove you to take part in the funeral rites, my lord. Take this time to make peace with your past, while it is still yours to spend. Though unlikely, it's not impossible. If you were to become a monster as well, Doma would surely be lost. Thank you for your counsel, Gazette. But if I may, why is it that you keep your blade at the ready? I thought your personal matter was yours to be not but trifle, or am I mistaken? Well, I I find the katana a far superior tool for piercing. Speaking of which, I do believe my stomach begs for something. If you will excuse me. Is that what he's using that old katana for? Training. To upplay the blasphemy, no doubt. Fitting that he should offer me counsel. Yet refused to heed it in kind. He is not the warrior he once was, but he is wise for our obstinate friend. Obstinate friend. If I am to perfectly be honest, I am friend. Alright, hang on, let me read that. I am to be perfectly honest. It frightens me to recall it. The moment it all came crashing down. We'd taken Doma Castle. Victory was ours. But when we looked out and saw the banners of the 12th Legion marching towards us, the Crown Prince at the foray. No sooner had Gosetsu and I escaped, we received word that Xenos had slain my father. I remember now the fight went out. The fight went out of Gosetsu in an instant. How he wept for his lord, while I felt the weight of profound duty bear upon my shoulders, crushing, suffocating. The heat of my own breath, the chill of my clammy palm. The duty demanded I master my emotions. When all those around me, Gosetsu included, were consumed by anger and thirsting for vengeance, I had to be in control. Under my orders, we dispersed and fled to fight another day. And another day you did. And to this day, I have not stopped reflecting on my father's death. How could I, devoted as I am to finding Doma's way forward? And now I must. So having taken you into my confidence, would you see this through with me to the journey's end? Will do, my lord. The keepsake I would offer up for the funeral is hidden in a place not easily reached. We will have to fly there, I'm afraid, but worry not. My yo will ferry us in just a moment. Hey, I'm glad I didn't forget that little detail. All right. Hey, there's my yo. The place we seek is Clone Spring in the mountains. Shall we? All right. We shall. Hey. Line up. Okey-dokey. Yeah. All right. Where's the first destination? Seriously? It's a rather bit long, don't you think? Oh. Oh gosh, I wish it was in nighttime or raining. Oh no, I know where to visit next time. There we are. My parents. Alright, hang on, let me read that. My parents would bring me here for Hanima as a child. The beauty and serenity was such that I could forget the realities of the occupation. Indeed, some of my fondest memories of family are here, which is precisely why I chose this place to conceal the singular gift my father bequeathed to me as a child. Oh, it's a little Wukong. Charming, is it not? The great the great auspice Quinton Dishang was said to reside somewhere along the Dairu chain. In those days, anyone and everyone knew the tale of his prowess. Reckless boy that I was, I once even tried to seek him out, hoping he might help us. Buried it here shortly after my coming of age ceremony. It seemed fitting to place to both part of my childhood and offer a final goodbye to my mother. More of a keepsake of mine than his, to be sure, but he was never a man of worldly possessions. Still, I suspect he would allow himself to a rather smile if he were to see it again after all these years. That is precisely how I wish to bid him farewell, with a smile. Well, you know what they say. A smile better suits a hero. I'll let myself out. All right. All right. Ah, should go without saying. I would prefer it not become known that I kept this doll here. Wouldn't want the children to grow jealous now, would we? We would not. And now with that, I believe it's time to return to the Enclave. Alright, let us return and meet all of our expectations. Alright. There are more villages to visit and offerings to collect. But preparations are proceeding apace. Soon the people will have one less cause to be tempered down to the path of despair. Of course, there still remains the problem of the blasphemy. The former conscript will remain in Kayan Kan until it has been dealt with. We will slay the beast in due time. But before that, I would be honored if you could present for the funeral rites. Pray speak with you getting the next step of the Enclave. Got it? Ready then. Oh, I think it might be. Beginning somber expression suggests you have arrived at the right time. Lay to rest. Alright. As ever, your timing is impeccable. We are but moments ago completed preparations for the funeral. I will inform Lord Heian of your arrival. Alright. There you are. Excellent. Now, blasphemy continues to shun our settlements, and blasphemy continues to shun our settlements and means to make the most of its time and its absence afforded. I assume you were planning to take part in the ceremony? I was. Glad to hear it. Fortunately, Yosetsu will not be joining us today. Oh? He's injured himself. Ooh. As I knew he would with his secret training, and now grumbles from the confines of his bed. But he will be fine in due course. We may worry over his convulsions after the funeral. Well, there goes our old grizzled samurai. Well, let's proceed with this funeral. All right. Where? There we are. Yo. All right. After we finish up this quest line, we'll wrap up the stream because I have to get ready to go to work and all that good stuff. And yeah, and then I'll try to stream tomorrow if I wake up early again. No guarantee, but still, we'll finish up, and then we'll finish up that whatever storyline we have for to finish off Endwalker, and I think I'll call it part the final part because I'm pretty sure we're done with Endwalker after this point. I mean, we still got the variant dungeons and stuff like that for Endwalker, but we could do that anytime. And I still got one waiting in the wings because I can't do it because I have skill issues. But that's neither here nor. Well, that answers my question. Right, use one. All right, Lord Hien, you giddy? There was a particular looking doll amongst the effects, but I can't find no records of it in our stores. Would you happen to know who brought it? Yes, I do, you giddy. All right, the villagers should arrive ere long. Then we may begin. All right. Gonna move my mic a little bit. See my keyboard. All right. All right, let's see. Oh, Lord Hien, what is she up to? I apologize, my lord, for my past transgression. I yearned to believe my daughter was a kami reborn, but you were right. She was a monster. Words can't ill express my shame for advocating the conscript be sacrificed to appease the dead. Nay, this ceremony shall serve far, far better. And so, as a humble citizen of Doma, I offer my deepest gratitude and beg your forgiveness. I would make an offering on behalf of my husband and son, as well as my sweet Minato. I throw myself into your mercy, Lord Hien. Allow me to place within a mausoleum that their spirits may know peace. Hien, be careful, she might have a knife. There is no need for forgiveness, I see. Please rise. All right, watch out. Oh! Oh! And that's why I love you, baby. That's why I love you, you giddy. That was clean. Saw that happening. She will come for you. Oh boy. By the kami. She gave her life to draw out the blasphemy. Oh boy. Blasphemy Azunami. All right. Battle time it is. All right. Here we go. Let's give her some of this. Oh, damn it. Right. Oh! Shit. Shit. Ah, you son of a prick!
For you, Father.
Uh-oh. Get G. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, come on, come on, come on. Oop. Probably the wrong one. Uh-oh. Really get away from that. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Okay. Barely survived that. I can't move. Okay, we're getting a cutscene. Gosetsu! All right, the samurai has returned. We're good. Oh! Oh, shit! What the hell? Apologies for the untimely arrival, my lord. Gosetsu! What is this? Yo! He's a healer! Gosetsu! Is that a staff? Pilgrimage proved to be a most enlightening experience. And where I chanced to discover the benefits of aesthetic training, I may no longer be fit to wield a blade, my lord. But Shudogo affords me another way to turn the tide of battle. Oh shit! He switched to healer! Oh, it doesn't seem like regular white mage either. Alright, stubborn as ever. I shall have to thank you later. Alright, let's thank him by taking care of this blasphemy, shall we? Let us put an end to this. Oh, fuck yeah! Triumph! Hell yeah! Oh, I'm so for this. Oh, I'm so fucking fired up. Oop, wrong one. Burn it down! Right. Born from blood of a fallen brother. Blood. Uh-oh. All right. Woo! Okay, get back there. God damn. Oh my god, if this is not a class in FF14, then whatever the fucking healer class that Gosetsu is needs to be one. That looks cool as hell.
The weave of a shinobi's power.
Uh-oh. Shit. Oh. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I know you're old, but those legs can still move. All right. Burn it down. Again. Here we are. We almost got her. All right. Oh, buddy. Oh, we almost got her. Come on, guys. Come on. Oops. All right, we got her. Oh, I think we got her. Yeah, we did. Let's fucking go. Alright. So put that evil spirit to rest. A deceiver to the bitter end. But she's still a daughter of Doma. She will have a proper burial and her family belongings enshrined with the others. Aww. I have gathered you here today, not to speak of the future, but to reflect on the past, to pay respects to loved ones fallen on the field of battle. In honor of their sacrifices, these sons and daughters of Doma shall be given a place here at the Shallow's Compass. Though they no longer walk with us in life, they will walk with us in spirit. Pray never forget their bravery and the memories of the legacy given you comfort and strength. Maroya Matokokawa, the aspiring painter. He was a man who saw beauty in all things, and one day would have become a renowned artist in Kugane. Masato Jito, warrior in training. He longed to become a samurai like his father and bring honor to his family. Sushiro Kodakami, the carpenter, a man who wholly dedicated his craft, who hoped that one day would pass to his talents to his two loving children. Oh boy. Oh, this music's not helping. And lastly, Minato Shura Gaki and her mother-in-law Kaisi. Theirs was once a happiness to be envied. Minato's parents were murdered by Imperial soldiers, and after being rescued by the Confederacy, Minato was given into the care of the village of Icer. Though she arrived with a broken heart, she soon was mended by the man who would become her husband, the son of Kaisi, and who herself had been born to. Icer on winds of treasure. Kaisi was a child of the deep, born in the Susei no Sara. From her gifts she was exiled, but with her courage and tenacity she found a new home in the shores of the Ruby Sea. She was a devoted wife and mother. Although not related by blood, she loved Minato as if she were her own. That is how she lived, how they all lived, and how they should be remembered. Let your hearts not swell with sorrow, but with joy for their memory. Know that proof of their mark left on this world shall remain here enshrined within the shallow's compass for all eternity. Let us all still our voices in silence, pray for their souls, and they share the same peace we have found. Oh, dude, I really hope we get to see Ghost System back in the future expansion at some point. Right. Traditionally, the royal mausoleum is reserved for the ruling clan, but I have no doubt Lord Kian would approve of his son's decision. All right. Oh, damn it, I wasn't wanted to press you, Giri, but oh well. Oh well. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting a battle with the blasphemy as a prelude to the ceremony. At least now we may breathe easy, if only for a short while. The villagers all have returned home, and I believe it is time we did the same. Alright, Gentleman Enclave it is. Alright. Well. Oh. Alright, Lord Hien, Kitty. Never in my wildest dream did I foresee Ghost System embracing the etheric art. Alright. I'm not yet well versed in healing magic, but thankfully it was enough to use some. Thankfully, it was enough. It was enough to be some use to Lord Hien. Oh my gosh. Somebody should tell Stola that he's become a healer. I want to see the other side's reaction to this. Alright, anyway. We've held a national funeral of slain the blasphemy besides. A rather productive day, would you not agree? The former conscripts will be elated to finally return home. Speaking of returns, I think I speak for all of us when I say your appearance at the Swallow's Compass came as something of a shock. What of your injuries from training? Quite painful and sometimes, I assured you. Despite my best efforts to reclaim my former skills, my back and my hips regularly protest. Thanks, yes to you, or to you. I planned to sleep that I might well rest for the morrow's hunt. But a voice called on to me. I was needed, so I grabbed my cane and ran as quickly as my ailing body could allow. A cane suits you, Gosip. But your mastery of healing magic was a sight to behold. Almost as surprising as your resurrection following the fall of Doma. I'm still but not a novice in dire need of training. It is my hope that I will be able to refine my etheric art during my next pilgrimage. So you're leaving then? Hurry not, Lord, Yen. Should you find yourself in dire straits once more, I shall fly to your side. Not as a samurai, perhaps, but nonetheless, give your enemies cause to tremble. And with that, I take my leave. Well, so long, Gosetsu. May our paths cross again one day. Though it may be years, if not decades, until we truly make peace with our past, we have turned the corner and begun to heal. We may look to the future, unburdened by grief, ignored and sadness denied. Ignored and sadness denied. Okay. The path ahead is ever fraught with peril. We shall walk it with eyes unclouded and with pride. You have done so much for us, for Doma. I wish there was more I could do for you. You've done plenty, Lord Hien. You giddy? If I may ask one favor, before you leave, pray and inform the representative of Rasahan that blasphemy has been vanquished and the people of Doma are safe. With any luck, our experiences here will prove useful to other nations that yet grapple with the beast. Will do, Lord Hien. Alright, I guess it's goodbye for now. Hey, are you giddy? The people of Sister Narina will be relieved to hear the events and Mother Black. So let's go. Radatan. Alright, now do the Radiant Host. You wet? We are. And let's finish up this quest. Pretty sure we got one more after this, but I think that's so it's gonna be like Shadowbringer's quest line where it's like I think it's a wrap up. Alright, anyway. Master Rex, you have returned. Word from Doma? What word from Doma? The blasphemy is no more. The most wonderful news. I must inform the delegates at once. Thank you for your answering the summons. If another threat should arise, Destiny, I pray you count on your assistance. Hey. Cannot die for magical range GPS. Oh. Alright. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, I definitely got to do that next stream. Because I'm pretty sure I got another one of these as well, waiting for me in Charlian. So anyways, yeah, so I'll probably do that as a paladin maybe, just to save face. All right, so anyways, all right, there we go. There we are. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so anyways, I gotta wrap up the stream because I gotta get ready to go work. So anyways, you can follow me on my socials, my Twitter /X handle at @Kiryu_Rex. I also have a Blue Sky account, which is rexlagakiryu.bluesky.social, and I also have a backup /threads, which is official_Rex_Lagakiryu, and you can you can watch me stream on Twitch_Rex, and you can also rewatch my videos on Rexlagakiryu, VOD. That's a capital VOD in the lowercase s. Thank you for coming to my stream, and I hope to see you again real soon. Later, Legadors. Bye. Okay.